Hi there. So, hello. How are you? 2024 is coming to an end and things have just been crazy. I don't know if everyone else is feeling that, but I am. So, I just wanted to check in and talk about dolls, or I guess something a little different today than my usual stuff. Actually, anime figures. I don't think I've ever done, pretty sure I haven't done an anime figure unboxing on this channel before, but it's a hobby I partake in secondary to dolls. I find them kind of adjacent. They're both the collecting of little plastic people. So I'll just get right into it. Hi, my name is Chloe. This is NXO Dolls. If you're new here, and I talk about dolls mostly, but today I'm going to be opening up two figures I had on pre-order. Primarily oh god, this is bad. I forgot the name of the company, but the 1/6 Makima action figure. I'm super duper excited about this figure because I am a huge Chainsaw Man fan. Particularly, I love Makima. So if you know Chainsaw Man, assuming you do, because you clicked on this video, I don't know if that's like a particularly problematic take. Well, it is, but like, I like her a lot as a, complicit figure. I just find her super duper interesting, and I even cosplayed her at a convention recently. I'll put some pictures up here because I'm proud of it. I never share my cosplay photos anywhere, but this is my YouTube channel and this is what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I love Makima very much. So I've been having a hard time figuring out which figures I wanted to get of her. I haven't gotten a single scale figure of her yet. I've gotten her SH Figuarts action figure, this one obviously, and some prize figures of her, and then like a plushie. But I don't know why I've been like really picky about her scale figures, and none of them have quite hit the mark for me. I like the Furyu one a lot. I like the blood effect on that one, but I haven't gotten it because it's just pretty expensive. So I ordered this figure off of Big Bad Toy Store. I'm not sponsored, but I do really love their site. Aside from Makima, which you can see right here, I also got, sorry, this is not really safe for work. I also got this beauty right here. Wow, she's gorgeous. She is the Animaster Shiny 1/6. She's the Changsum figure. And yes, she is a bit on the sexy side, but I just really like, I heard that she had this effect on her eyes that made it so that her eyes followed you wherever you were in a room with her. I thought that was really cool. And also, I just really like her sculpt. It is very adult, but I just like it. I just think she's beautiful. And looking at her in this box, her paintwork is amazing. But that's not the focus of this video. She just came with this order because I shipped them both at the same time from Big Bad Toy Store's warehouse. So here is the main event, Miss Makima's box. I do really like this box. I saw Denji's box in person because he was at not this most recent anime convention I went to. He was at a Comic-Con that I went to earlier this year, so I got to see him up close a little bit. And that was exciting. Usually they put more like stickers and postcards in their packaging. They didn't put that many this time, but that's okay. Okay, trying to figure out how to, oh, I forgot. Oh, if it'll do the thing. The Velcro is kind of stuck. But this is a door hinge. Wow! That's really cool. This is some awesome packaging. I typically keep the boxes of all of my dolls and figures I'm for sure keeping this one. This one's great. It feels like very much like an experience unboxing, so I try to be very careful there. Oh, it's the Threezero FigZero. That's the brand. 1/6 Makima action figure. I was thinking FigZero, but I was like, I'm pretty sure there's a 3 in there and I don't want to be wrong. It was both. So, as I was saying earlier, I don't really talk about my anime figure collecting on this channel, just because as much as I love that hobby too, I haven't been engaged with it as long as I have doll collecting. But I figured since this Makima action figure feels more like a doll than the other figures I get, similar to the Nendoroid doll I got. Oh, I guess I have talked about anime figures on this channel before. But similar to the Nendoroid Miku I got a little bit ago. She's kind of like a doll. She is clothed and she's got joints like a doll. She has sculpted hair, but I mean otherwise is like a doll. Getting all of her plastic off. Looks like she's got like one of those high protection COVID masks. Wow. She looks great. Not to focus on her butt, sorry guys. Tatsuki Fujimoto does. I'm just kidding. Well, he does, but wow. Oh, she is beautiful. I love her eye decals more than I thought I would. And of course, I'm recording on my phone, and so it's not going to focus. She looks great. I wish, I will say one thing. I wish there was a little bit of wire in her tie, because right now it doesn't. It just wants to go up. She looks great. Some people were saying this online on, it's got a little dust on it, on some forums, including my figure collection, that she looks really creepy. But I love that. I love whenever Makima cosplays, Makima merch, but particularly Makima figures look creepy, and they kind of lean into this sort of uncanny doll-like aspect to Makima. Here's her jacket. I like how close it sits to the body. Like it's very like straight, and you can kind of see that it's narrow, so it'll fit well to her body. I really like how they stitched the back to be like a real jacket instead of just being like one straight panel. It's got like 3 separate pieces of fabrics, so it's like really tailored to her. I love that it's lined. That's amazing. Love that this is lined. And at like a 160, I think it might be 130. I can't exactly remember. 150 price point. I think this is really great quality for that. Here's her other faceplate. It's of, oops, let me get her out of there so you can actually see. It's of her smiling. And I'm probably going to change her to this faceplate, because I like it when Makima smiles. She looks real creepy. So here's her beer glass, and then here's her beer, and it's got a little head on it. Little foamy head. Here's, drop it in there. That's cute. I like that it's separate, so you could take a picture of her drinking the beer and then her with the empty glass. I almost kind of want to buy like several of these so I can remake the scene in the anime and the manga where she drinks a ton of beer and then feels nothing from it. Here's some of her hands. There's very, very, very subtle shading on them, which I really quite like. She comes with 6 of them, a right hand pointer finger, a few holding hands, and then ooh, I really love the sculpting on, I don't know what you call them. It's not, I guess you would call it her power activation hand. I really love the sculpting. It looks so delicate and elegant. And then I like that her left hand is different. And I'm assuming we would put them together kind of like that. And then she's got other joints here, and I'm not entirely sure where those go. I don't know if they're just like extras for her wrist joints, or maybe they're extras for her ankle joints. Not sure. I am going to come back. I'm going to put her in a little pose. She doesn't come with a stand, but that's okay. I've got some extra like doll stands if needed. But yes, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. It was kind of hard to pose her, but I did find out a few cool things. So there is a little bit of wire in her tie, and does let you pose it a little bit. It is still pretty hard to get it stuck like closer to her chest, but I don't really mind that because I'm probably usually going to keep her in poses that are a bit dynamic, or at least have some dynamism, some movement or illusion of movement, kind of like this one where it looks like the wind is going through her coat a little bit. Sorry, the lighting's not the greatest, and also this is she's on my vanity, so it's a little dusty. Sorry about that. I love the detail on her, especially on her shirt. Look at those buttons. I really, really like that. Her clothing quality is phenomenal. I'm very happy about that. And again, her decals look great. Her face not having like any shading whatsoever does make her look a little bit lifeless, but that's good. Again, I think it suits her and her eerie nature. And as you can see, the little bit of shading on her hand looks great. I love the subtle glossiness of her shoes, which I don't know if you can see that very well, but that looks great. Yeah, the detail on her is phenomenal. I do wish there was a little bit more detail in her hair. You can kind of see here that there's some at the fold behind her ear, but otherwise not a whole lot of detail or shading. You can kind of see some feathering at her bangs, and then there's some detail in her braid and like the creasing kind of like tapering off to the first part of her braid, but again, not a whole lot, but that's okay. I think the detail on the rest of her, again, particularly her outfit, looks phenomenal. And I think a lot of the features, a lot of the choices they made do suit her. There is one thing I forgot, so give me 1 second. She comes with this little itty bitty lollipop that's so tiny. Like, it's really, really tiny. I'm afraid I'm going to lose it, so I'll probably just keep it in the box. But I couldn't figure out, I think it goes in this hand. It looks like the hand in the anime and the manga where she would be holding the Chupa Chups, kind of like that. But I could not figure out for the life of me how to get it stuck in the hand. That's not a big deal to me because I don't plan on her to be holding it very much. But let me know if you know if it goes in this hand or this hand, and then how it would go in there. I think I'm pretty good at posing my figures and my dolls, but regardless, I was having a really hard time with that. So please comment down below if you know how to do that with the sucker or the lollipop. Last thing I want to do while we're here is see what her body looks like. That's one thing I've been super duper curious about for this figure is her body, because I'm always doing hybrids and stuff with my dolls, doing body comparisons with them, figuring out if they would look good in the same diorama or world. So we're going to look at that now. Very quickly, I found out that I cannot undress her. I saw pics of the power figure, like the power equivalent, without her clothes, so I thought that you could, but it looks like you can't. There are no snaps, like no closures, I mean, on her pants, and then doesn't look like there are any snap and closures on the front of her shirt or the back. I don't mind that at all, one bit. It looks like she's just meant to be in this outfit forever. I did wish initially that I could take off her outfit just so I could put her in some of my doll's clothes, because I thought that would be really cute. And it would be, but I think so not to sacrifice any of the like realism to the look of her clothes. They didn't want to add any closures, which I can totally respect. She is an action figure first and a doll, not really. But I did want to show this off. It looks like her body is just white underneath the clothes. However, it does look like the rest of her arm might be flesh colored, so I don't know. But I found that interesting. So, final thoughts. I do really like this figure. She is definitely my favorite Makima figure that I own. I don't own a ton, but I really like her. She's quite doll-like, very eerie in the face. Love the details. Love the, like, human tailoring of her clothes. That, like, her clothes are sewn to be like human clothes. You can even see the darts where her shirt was taken in to conform to her silhouette. I love that. I love the accessories she comes with. She doesn't come with a lot, but I think it's still a good amount for the price point. Personally, I'm used to spending a lot on dolls and figures, but let me know if you disagree. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you when I see you, and I hope you're having a great life.